So if you're in any of those areas, right now is the time to be getting into your safe spots. There's that rotation right there as it continues heading on into Lyon County. What this is going to do is really heat us up and make the mugginess a lot higher. Our heat index values could be 95 degrees or more. So this is what it's going to feel like outside. I've got an ice scraper here with me. So if you know how to use one of these, super easy to use, but also very helpful when you're driving. You want to make sure to get all of the ice off of every window in the car, everywhere that you will be looking when you're driving, especially the back window, because it is illegal for you to drive with it obscured. This is something we haven't seen over the past week. We've got a picture perfect clear radar right now.
I've noticed I haven't seen anyone in a Santa suit, which is really surprising me because we are just a few days away from Christmas and I feel like someone around here is in a Sooner Santa suit. I believe it. You can already see College game day is setting up. It's hot outside, it's sunny, it still feels like summer out here.
We've got the humidity up, we've got the temperatures up, and it is only 8 a.m. right now. And it's only going to increase as we head into the afternoon. I mean, Wednesday, we could see mid 60s by the end of this week. We could see upper 60s. So we're going from 30s to 60s, Grant. How do you feel about it?
Oh, I mean, I'm ecstatic about it. You know, we just got to get through tomorrow because, I mean, the rest of that 10 days is looking beautiful and sunny, no rain.
It's like almost, you know, the drop of the roller coaster. It's like we're right at the top. Once we go down, we'll get through these cooler temperatures and we'll be back to above normal temperatures.
We're coming back up.
For tomorrow, right around 5:30, this is what it's going to feel like outside. So look to our west. Anywhere west of I-75 pretty much has the chance of seeing triple-digit heat indexes. So that is something to keep in mind. Make sure you know how to identify heat illnesses if you do plan on being outside.
We see wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour here in Norman right now, so it's making things a little cooler. Some people have brought the coats out. I even had to bring a coat out a few minutes ago because it's just so easy to get cold here right where we're standing. We're almost in like a wind tunnel right now.
A level 2 out of 5 shaded in the yellow. That's areas of Frankfort, Lexington, mostly central Kentucky. And as we head west of I-75, that's really where we're going to start to see that line form later this evening. There's a lot of lightning with this as well. Make sure you're inside. Double the amount of precipitation than we usually get in a year. Keep in mind the year is just a little bit more than halfway over. That's what's keeping landscaping businesses and folks at home pretty busy. Speaking of Krispy Kreme, you know how they have the hot sign? We need one here in Kentucky because it is very hot outside. It's sizzling. So if you are going to go walk the dog, you might want to do it earlier rather than later. We're going to stair step up into 99 by Thursday. Watch as we head into the weekend though. Triple digits across the board from Friday to Sunday being possible. We do have the hurricane hunters going through the storm on their second pass close to the center of the storm right now, gathering that data that we need for our forecast models. A picture perfect 4th of July holiday. It's going to be sunny, the humidity is going to be low, and the temperatures are going to be on the higher side if you want to be by the pool. And those feels like temperatures really on the rise starting today. I'll have what you can expect the next few days coming up. Well, chilly night already as we head into the overnight hours tonight, and it's only going to get cooler as we go into the early hours of Sunday. So as we continue throughout the night tonight, lows across the state are going to be in the teens for the most part. For us here in the metro, we're going to be right around 19 degrees into the overnight hours tonight. That sunrise 7:31 tomorrow. So safe to say chilly into the overnight tonight. We're well below what we usually see this time of year, and all of our temperatures are already showing that as we speak. Look at the northern part of the state. You can see some areas in the 20s as we continue throughout the overnight hours. So we are definitely chilly out there already, and those wind chill values are even cooler as we go into the overnight. Look at the state right now. Northern parts of the state already getting below the teens. For us here in OKC, we feel like 20 degrees out there. So that's going to decrease, especially as we get into the early hours of tomorrow morning. We could also see these wind chill values get below the teens, especially by right around 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Hear those wind gusts blowing in the northerly air. This is what's keeping us so chilly right now, especially tomorrow and Monday. We've got wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour here in Oklahoma City. Some areas a little bit higher than that, but after that cold front moved through, I mean, it just brought all of the chilly temperatures down from the north, and it's what's making these wind gusts a lot higher because it's pushing this front out to our southeast, and you can see it right now on our reflectivity. There's that cold front that that chilled us down quite a bit today and into tomorrow. It's causing a lot of issues, especially in the southeast and the northeast as well. A lot of winter alerts over there, but we aren't looking for any type of winter precipitation for us here in the forecast over the next few days or so, like the northeast is dealing with right now. So let's check out those wind chill values, especially as we go into the earlier hours tomorrow. Definitely remember to bring those coats out because it's going to be extremely cold out there as you head out the door. So here's tomorrow morning, right around 7:17 in the morning. You can see, look at Miami. 2 degrees is what it's going to feel like outside into early tomorrow morning. For us here in central Oklahoma, right around 7 degrees is what it's going to feel like outside. So we're going to feel well below the teens as we get into the early hours of tomorrow. And 7:17, some people could be out and about. So don't forget, grab those coats, grab those gloves. It's going to be extremely cold, especially into the earlier hours. So here's Monday. We're still going to have some chilly wind chills by the time we get into the early parts of Monday, right around the early hours, right around 3 a.m. So here's what it's going to feel like outside right around then. 18 degrees for a lot of central Oklahoma, still sticking in the teens. So it's just going to get chillier into the overnight tonight, but we're slowly going to be warming up as we go into the rest of the week. Here's those high temperatures for tomorrow that I want to talk about. Look at the northeast. A lot of areas in the teens for their highs tomorrow. So look at areas like Chicago, 14 degrees for the high tomorrow, 3 degrees in Minneapolis for the high temperatures. So this Arctic blast is really pushing down into areas of the northeast. But for us here, we're going to be in the mid 30s as we continue throughout tomorrow, mid to low 30s. So watch as we go throughout the rest of this week, though. We've got a warm up on the way. Safe to say we're going to be well above average by the time we get to Wednesday. We've got a small cold front that's going to move through by Thursday. Look at Saturday. We're going to warm right back up. So this trend of above average temperatures is really going to stick around once we get through this cold spell into tonight and into the earlier hours of tomorrow and Monday as well. So here's from the Climate Prediction Center. We've got our temperature outlook, 8 to 14 days. We're going to be above normal as we get to the next few weeks or so of December. So this is a trend we're going to keep in the forecast. Look at our 10-day forecast. We've got so many different temperatures on the 10-day. We've got 30s for the high tomorrow. We've got 50s, we've got 60s. This is just kind of a temperature roller coaster as we go into the middle of this week.
First Alert Weather with Carlyn McCreary.
Sunshine already trying to peek through this morning. 75 degrees out there in Lexington right now. It's going to be a beautiful day, but the problem is going to be the heat out there as we continue into your Saturday. A little bit of a wind, but once again, it's not going to help much as we head into the rest of the afternoon. So right now, looking at our heat alerts, there is a heat advisory out for a lot of counties in western Kentucky. It does include some of our central Kentucky counties, Scott County, Franklin County, Woodford County, Anderson County as well. So this is for heat index values until Sunday evening that could get up to the triple digits. So be sure to keep that in mind if you are planning on being outside. Right now on the live radar, we do have temperatures in the mid 70s, low 70s, even some places 73 up in Georgetown. In western Kentucky, it's a little bit hotter over there this morning, but that once again, we're all going to start to warm up as the afternoon continues. We even do have a few pop-up showers trying to start in parts of eastern Kentucky near Jackson, even some up near Georgetown and Frankfort as well. This is what we see with that heat and humidity, and this is what we're going to see into the rest of the evening. Once we get the moisture in the air, we can't rule out a chance to see some of those scattered showers and storms. So today, 92 degrees. We're going to be dodging those showers and storms. Not everyone will see rain, and it will be very light if we do see it, but some people will. Same trend for tomorrow into Sunday, 91 degrees. But the main story is going to be that heat index as we head into the rest of the weekend and the week. By next week, into the middle part of next week, we could be seeing triple digits for what it's going to start to feel like outside. So that's something to remember. It's going to also make our mugginess on the oppressive level continuing through today all the way until Wednesday again. So Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be those main days that we are watching that chance to see those higher heat index values. However, if you're planning on being out on the golf course today for your tee time forecast, temperatures are going to warm up into the 90s by 4 p.m. Once again, we're going to be dodging that chance for some scattered showers and storms, so keep your eye on the radar if you are planning on heading out to the golf course. And looking at it for you, walking it out step by step on the hour-by-hour forecast, you can see that on the radar. Some pop-up showers do try and appear by this afternoon for your Saturday. As we head into parts of tomorrow, same trend again. That's the main thing that we are watching. But we are going to have a relief from the summer heat continuing into next week. We're going to have some more milder weather appear in the forecast as we head into next weekend. So this weekend is going to be different than what we're going to see next weekend. And you can see that in the 10-day forecast. So continuing into the next few days, by Sunday and Monday, we're going to have temperatures in the low 90s. The storms are going to be possible. We have the heat and humidity, the same setup over the next few days. And those temperatures are really going to crank up. But look at next weekend. Like, that's going to be way different than what we're seeing. Like, we're going to have temperatures in the 80s, sunshine out and about. So that's definitely something to look forward to once we get through the heat index values this week.
I never thought that I would see 80 degrees and be excited for a little bit of a cool down.
I know. I'm a big fan of the 80s, though. Yeah. So I'm like, when I see that in the forecast, I get super excited because I know it's the best time to be outside. That humidity is going to be a little bit lower. So if you want to be by the pool and you don't like the heat and humidity being too high, the weekend is in the forecast for you guys.
I will keep that in mind this next weekend. Thanks, Carlyn.
Of course, yeah.